Hi, beautiful. I wanted to talk about surrender today. I was thinking about how subtle surrender actually is, and what are some of the things we should keep in mind when we attempt to stay in the state of surrender to life. You see, almost everybody is a collector, right? Sometimes people collect things, souvenirs from where you travel, coins, stamps, and you sort of keep them in display, right? Some people put them on the fridge, and the coins and stamps, you can have this nice little book, and you can display it, you can look at it, you can show people. And people that cannot surrender to life, people that cannot just allow things to happen, right? Surrender is nothing more than just in a state of allowing. And what it does is, it keeps the inside of you, your heart and brain, in very coherent, right? What it does is it allows things to flow through you without running into any negative beliefs, judgments. So people that struggle in life, they are collectors of bad experiences. And they have those bad experiences displayed inside of them. And they will look at them, they will analyze them, they will show other people, right? They will project them out onto people. That is where you need to start doing the cleanup. You have to stop becoming a collector, right? I'm not even a fan of collecting things. Most of my life, anytime I moved, I would take only the stuff that I can fit in my car, and the rest I would just donate. And I would just leave, start over, new place, new designs, new stuff, new things, and very few stuff. You know, I have a very simple home, and well, because of my daughter, I have more stuff than I would like to have. Anyway, the stuff that you have, which is the bad beliefs that don't serve you, experiences that never served you, but you still keep them inside so that you can have it at display and you can project it out onto the world and get validation from how nice you were to people, but they're not nice to you, how giving you are to people, but you're not receiving from people. And sometimes you use these memories, bad experiences, sometimes you use them to create more internal bad experiences. So for example, your neighbor gets a divorce and you start to worry about, what if my wife leaves me? So now you are looking for things, looking for problems. And if you can't look for problems, you will create problems inside of you. And this will start to feed into all of your bad experiences. So now as life is flowing through you, it doesn't have room to flow through you. The pipes are clogged, right? Abraham Hicks calls them pipes. Michael Singer calls them stuff. There's no room for life to flow. There's too much stuff in the pipes. So without cleaning up that, you can't be in a state of allowing. And people that are in a state of allowing become very light. If you can see people's aura, sometimes the auras might just be around you, but people that are very into the state of surrender and allowing, their auras are huge. Huge. Imagine not caring what happens to you. Pretty tough to do, isn't it? But it's very subtle, very easy. It's something that you do within. When something happens to you and you just accept it suddenly, it's no longer going to affect you, anger you, make you sad, bring you down. Start bringing in bad experiences so you can compare and validate it and you and your bad experiences. You won't do that. This stuff starts to clear out and life simply starts to unfold. The world is so beautiful. You know, sometimes when it's too hot outside and I just want to sit on my couch and I just experience the beauty around the world with my coffee, an empty mind, just observing. Sometimes I'll involve my senses. I will imagine if my feet were in the water and I can start to feel the cool water temperatures. If I was walking barefoot on the grass, right? How would it feel? Maybe a cool breeze, this morning sun going on my face. Just become one with the beautiful, beautiful nature that we have this life to experience in. The rest of the solar system is very boring. In fact, the rest of the galaxy is pretty boring, pretty empty. But here, we can just have experiences forever and not get tired. On this beautiful planet, tiny planet in the middle of nowhere. It's not people or circumstances that make you sick, that make it difficult for you to be happy. It's you. I see people struggling inside a lot. And I can't take that away from you. It has to be you letting it go. I can't pull it out of you. I can only tell you there's this infinite love waiting for you, and you're blocking it. You just have to open the floodgates of all the good things that are waiting to enter your life, flow through you, so you can experience them from a state of allowing and surrender. Very subtle. Oftentimes, it's just the thinking in the way. Imagine you take 15 seconds, 60 seconds out of your day, random times, throughout the day, on the red light, when you're in line for a checkout, when you're standing in the shower, when you're just waiting for your morning coffee to finish brewing. Imagine you just start to focus on your heart, feel the heartbeat, or you focus on your breathing. With such focus, with such convergent focus, that you're having no thoughts. And the more you do that, the easier it becomes. Because initially when you start pretending to not think and just focus on breathing, the chaos erupts because there's so much stuff that needs to be let go. And you can't let it go without facing it. That's the river of change. That is you facing your shadows. That is you facing your internal demons. All of this bad experiences that you have stored inside of you on display, that you constantly think about, that you constantly compare other people and experiences to, and you just make sure that you reinforce the fears and anxieties and guilt and shame. You keep doing that. You have to forgive yourself. Let things go. Nothing is personal. It's all simply an experience. Imagine when you see angry people, guilty people, sad people, miserable people, and you just see them as they are just projecting what is on the inside. You'll start to feel so much compassion for them. There will be no room for judging. There will be no room for anger. Everybody is doing the best they can with the consciousness they have. Sometimes I'll see a very sad, miserable person and I'm like, oh, look at that baby consciousness. Consciousness that is just baby. They have some evolution to go to before they can figure out how to let go. And they can just then be free. They can be free. The world wants to serve you. Everybody is an actor. Everybody is just having experiences. And when the moment you let go of the stuff, your energy goes up, your aura expands. You just become more and more pure light. And when people enter your aura, when people enter your fields, they will act different. You will pull out the best in them when they're around you. And you make it easy for them to start surrendering. Because whenever you accomplish something, you leave an imprint in the collective consciousness that other people can now tap into and seek help, and they will do it better. It's like the 4-minute mile. The first person that ran a 4-minute mile somehow unlocked it for the rest of the world. And suddenly, within a week, people around the world were able to run a 4-minute mile. Why? It left that imprint, which made it easy for other people to tap into. Because we're all connected, right? We're all one person, pretending to be different people. So when you are doing this work, it makes me very happy waking up in the morning to do my meditations, to do my focus, increase my light, become lighter, become more energy, less matter. And the more I do that, the more I'm hoping that it'll be easier for someone else to do it because I'm doing it. It only takes a square root of 1% of the population to find that surrender, to find that complete stillness within them, to start changing the behavior of the collective. So you're doing great service for the collective by figuring out that surrender, by allowing, staying in that state of allowing so that life can flow through you. And life just becomes so effortless. Buddha once said, if you realize how perfect everything is, you're just going to look up at the sky and laugh. There will be nothing but love. There will be nothing to do but love when you realize how everything is just perfect. All blame is a fool's game, right? That's why some people, when they tell me, I need to forgive, you don't need to forgive anybody. When you change, when you break the bonds with your past traumas, your future anxieties, and when you change and the stuff is gone now, the pipes are clear, you won't even think about forgiving other people. You'll just feel compassion for everybody without forgiving them. It's a distraction. Stay in the state of allowing. Too many of you guys are struggling to surrender. You can't just do a meditation and for the rest of the day be stuck with stuff, with your stuff that you have accumulated. You can't be doing that. It's like having a wonderful, healthy breakfast, and then the rest of the day you're drinking Coke and having junk food. You need to be mindful. You need to be in a state of allowing. You need to be in the state of stillness throughout the day. Turn your life into a meditation. Turn your life into a flow state. I want you to try it. And let me know how it feels. Love you.